Joining us now in Studio B is a woman who is going national. Her name is Heather Olmstead, current head coach of BYU women's volleyball, and now the coach of the U.S. Collegiate National Team. You just got a lot busier this summer. How you feeling about it?
I'm feeling good. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
You're going to participate in a tournament in Japan May 19th through the 30th, and one of your players will be on that team, Heather Nutting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she wanted to spend more time with me, so it's really cool. Wow, love it.
Coach, let's do as much as we can together this
summer.
summer.
Her choice or your choice, or Coach Kress'
Just
choice?
worked out that way.
Yeah?
So I'm excited to be able to represent USA. First and foremost, it's an honor. It's exciting every time you get to represent USA, and to be able to have that experience with Heather, I mean, it's going to be something we'll both remember, not forget, for the rest of our lives.
Hopefully it's not forgettable, yeah.
It's going to be really forgettable. I mean, it's going to be great. Yeah. Heather Olmstead with us on BYU Sports Nation. Walk us through the calendar of this all. So leading up, the actual event, how long is this going to be?
Yeah, so we took 4 of our current players, to the tryout a month and a half ago to Colorado Springs, and that's how it all starts. You gotta go to this tryout. You gotta compete with the best of the best in the country, and they've pretty much got evaluators there, and USA's watching, and they decide who gets to make the collegiate national teams that go represent USA. So that's where it starts, and we had 4 great kids go and play well, and you're seeing some of those results with these 2 teams that have been announced with Heather and Kennedy.
So there's your team in Japan May 19th through the 30th. Kennedy Eschenberg, as you mentioned, World University Games in Italy in July. So another sweet opportunity for her.
Yeah, so both you have to be in college with eligibility remaining to make one of these teams. So Kennedy's going to be going to play in the World University Games, and that's going to be a USA official sponsored tournament. All those teams are going to have current members of some sort of rosters throughout the world. So she'll compete in Napoli, Italy in July and get a chance to represent USA there. And then we'll go take a team to Japan in May 19th to the 30th, and we'll compete against different teams in Japan. We'll get a train at the Japan National Training Center in Tokyo and get a tour over Japan. And both experiences are great. They're both different, but both girls earn the right to go represent USA, and I'm super excited for them.
Your last year senior All-American star, Ronnie Jones-Perry, West Coast Conference Player of the Year, she had a similar experience to what these girls are going to have with Kennedy and Heather. And she pointed to this and said, that this was kind of a turning point moment for me because it showed me where my game is and where I need to take it. What's the process like when girls are trying to take the next step? What type of competition are we talking about here?
Yeah, absolutely. We saw a lot of growth from Ronnie Jones-Perry when she went and played with USA and came back her junior year and just kind of blew up. So you get the opportunity to compete against the best on your own team within USA and then against some of the best teams in the world. And so you get to see the competitiveness come out of these girls. You get to see some leadership skills start to develop. You get to see some communication skills. You get to see them, meet new people, meet new friends, and just kind of grow and develop. And that's what we're looking for. And that's what these girls are looking for as well, is they want to get more experience. They want to see, hey, is this something I see myself doing after I play at BYU? Do I want to play professionally or go for Team USA? And what these 2 teams are, and the USA considers them kind of a second, it's a second tryout for the national team. So we're evaluating as coaches, and we're giving feedback to Coach Cry and his staff on how these young women have done within the competition and practice setting that we're allowed. And so it's a really good chance for them to be evaluated a second time, from the tryouts they had a couple months ago.
And it's been a couple years since the senior national team had a women's player from BYU, and there have been several over the years. I mean, Alexa Gray was with Canada and whatnot. Describe to us, too, kind of, post-BYU, what are the opportunities to either play professionally or for national teams?
Yeah, the opportunities are a lot, just not in the USA. They can go all over the world to play professional volleyball. I mean, you name it, there's professional volleyball except in the United States, obviously, and we'd love for that to change and for our players to be able to be given a chance, male and female, to stay home and play pro. But for right now, it's overseas, and they get a chance to go get better and learn from different coaches and different styles and cultures. And from there, the national team keeps their eye on these kids and asks and invites some of these players to come in their gym and train. And you've seen a couple rosters going around this summer that USA is extending invitations for people to play, and that's kind of how they're keeping their eye on some of the girls they're looking for the future for 20 and 24 and on beyond.
And I guess Jennifer Hampson played a little professional volleyball, did she not? Yeah, and basketball.
Yeah, so she's back playing VB. I think she's in Germany. I don't know for sure. I forget. But she's back in the volleyball uniform and loving it. And And we're super happy for her and hope that she just keeps getting better and better, and she's enjoying her experience.
Talk about a world tour for Jen
Yeah,
Hansen. And for you, that matter, as a coach. So don't forget about us. Tweet at us.
For sure.
Send us
Are you on Twitter?
pictures.
BYU Volleyball's on Twitter.
Yeah.
There's access.
We need you and Sean to get on Twitter. That would be awesome. Is it going to happen ever?
For me, no.
Sean might be. See, I think Sean has like a secret account.
I'll just create a fake one for both of you, and I'll tweet as if I was you.
All right.
Heather, best of luck to you. Let's give you some karma for a very exciting time and a busy summer ahead.
Yeah, have fun with that. That'd be awesome.
We appreciate it. We're excited.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Heather.